Okay. Welcome to Shareability Uganda e-learning. My name is Nelson Bisomba. Of course, I'm going to handle with P4 Mathematics. This is a self-study lesson. Okay. So this is my telephone number. This is email. Email is e-learning at shareability.net. Okay. So in our today's topic, we shall be dealing with the multiplication of 3 digits. Okay. Multiplication of a 3 digit. So we can get started. And when we talk about multiplication, this is not new. I think everyone has a concept from your primary 3, from your primary 2, primary 1, and the others down. So you have been able to know what multiplication is. Okay, what do they mean when they talk of multiplication? Okay, so in multiplication, that means we shall be dealing with multiplying numbers. Okay, multiplying numbers, and we see the what? The outcome. We see the product. We see the result. We see the answers. Multiplication of a 3-digit number by number 1 up to number 10. Okay. So here they are trying to tell you that other words that call for multiplication are that they may not use the word multiplication. They may use some other words. Okay. These other words are like product, times. So when they say find the product of A times B, or find the product of 2 times, or find the product of 2 and 3, they are meaning multiplication. When they are saying this number was multiplied 2 times, okay, you know they are trying to talk about what? Multiplication. So here we have multiplying by what? By 1 digit. So these are large numbers. We are going to multiply these large numbers by just only 1 digit. There are conditions or there are situations where they will give you when all of them are what? Are large numbers. You find when this is 1,000 times 1,000. Okay. So but today's video we shall be able to concentrate at 1 digit by large numbers. So we have an example here. Roman numeral 1 is saying 4,346 times 3. Okay. Who has an answer? Mental work. Okay. Let's see out. These guys were able to make the calculation and they came up with this answer. We want to see out whether this answer is what? Whether the answer is right. Who is not covered with multiplication? I will give you a simple formula on how we can get multiplication very easily. Okay. So let's look here. We are saying we are going to multiply these numbers, these 3, by all these numbers. But however, you have to first arrange this according to their place values. If our 3 is in place value 1, you have to start it from here. Okay. Because our 6 is in place value 1 and our 3 has also place value 1, we have to write it this way. We don't need to bring a 3 and write it this side. Okay. So we have to bring a 3 and write it in exactly where its place value lies. So we shall be able to get this 3 of ours and multiply it by this. We multiply it by this. We multiply it by this. We multiply it by this until we are done. Okay. So let's get started. We shall say 3 times 6. 3 times 6 can give us the answer. How do we deal with this? 3 times 6. 3 times 6. Okay. That means we can say this is the same as this is the same as 6 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, okay? So they are saying 3 times what? Times 6. So how do we get the answer from here? We just totally add. We say 3 plus 3, 6, plus 3, 9, plus 3, 12, plus 3, 15, plus 3, 18. Okay, so we shall say 3 times 6 is equal to 3 times 6. Okay, we shall say 3 times 6. Let me do something here. Something here, something here, something here. Okay, first do this, first do that. Okay, we shall say 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Okay, is equal to 18. So here we have got our answers what? As 18. But we shall not write the whole of 18 up to here. We shall only write 8 and remain with our what? Our 1, okay? So we shall say 3 times what? 3 times 4. 3 times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 3, okay, 12. Here we shall get our answers what? When we say 3 times 4, the answer is what? The answer is 12. Okay, but we shall not write a 12 there. Remember, here we wrote a 6 and we remained with a 1. So we shall say 12 plus 1. So we shall be able to get our answers what? At 13. Okay, so we shall be able to write our 3 and remain with our 1. What is 3 times 3? The answer is 9. Okay. Remember, we have our 1 here, plus 1 shall be able to get 10. Okay, shall be able to get the answers 10. So we shall write a 0 and carry 1. What is 3 times 4? We get 12. 12 plus our 1. Okay, we are taking this 1 from here. Okay, this is the what? Our 1, right? So we shall be able to get our answers what? As 13. So that's how they came up with that number. Okay, so we shall also proceed to the next one. We have this is 10, this is 2. So 2 times 0, we get a number, and the number multiplied by a 0 is equal to a 0, right? So we shall say 2 times 2 times 0, we shall get a 0. 2 times 1, we shall get a 1. So take note, we are saying any number multiplied by a 0, okay, is equal to a 0. Any number multiplied by 1 is that number. Okay, so that's why we're able to say 2 times 1 is a 2. Okay, we also have 4, 3. We multiply it by what? 43 times 4. We also arrange it according to our place values. Our 3 in our place value 1 and our 4 in our place value 1. We say 4 times 3, which is 12. Okay, here we get what? We get 12. But we shall not write a 12. We shall only write a 2, which is this one, and we carry what? Carry 1. We shall 4 times 4, we get a 16. Okay, we get a 16. But remember, we had our what? Our 1. This one which did what? Which remained. Okay? So here we shall be able to get 17. Is that okay? We shall be able to get what? 17. So that's how they came up with 172. Okay? Now we are going to deal with the word problem involving what? Involving multiplication. Here they mean you'll be given statements, but they want you to use your knowledge of what? Your knowledge of multiplication. Okay? So we have a question here. They are saying Juma is paid the shillings 6,960, okay, a day. They are saying Juma is paid this money, right? Then how much will he get if you work for 7 days? Okay, they want you to use your knowledge of what? Of multiplication. Juma is paid this money, okay, 6,960. Then if Juma works for the 7 days, how much will be his money? How much will he be able to get? So we just write solution. We say for 1 day, he gets a shillings. Then for 7 days, he will get this money times 7. Okay, you arrange them also according to their place values. Don't bring a 7 this side, but you write it in its place value of 1s. Okay, so we are going to multiply now this. We are going to multiply that. We are going to multiply this by all this, okay, such that we can be able to see how did they come up with this one. Okay, so we shall be able to say and use our simple method. They are saying 7 times 0. 7 times 0. Remember we said any number multiplied by 0 we get a what? Any number multiplied by 0 we get a 0. So 7 times 0. The answer is 0. Okay? Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Any number multiplied by 1 is that number. Okay? So here that's here we have been able to get our answers what? As a 0. So we shall go to 7 times 6. Okay, 7 times 6. They want you to write 7 6 what? 6 times. Okay, let's do this. 7 we shall do 7 7. Okay, 7 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 7 times 6. So here we shall add these figures of ours. We see how many we shall be able to get. What is 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 7 is 21. 21 plus 7 is 28. 28 plus 7 is 35. 35 plus 7 is 40. We shall be able to get our 40 what? 42. Okay, so here we have got our what? Our 42. But we shall not write the whole of 42. We shall only write 2. Okay, this is the 2 which they got. We shall be able to carry our 4. Okay, then we come to the next figure, because we have to multiply 7 by all of this. Okay, so we shall say 7 times 9. 7 times 9. Let's count 1 2 7 times 9. What is our answer here? 7 times 9. Let's add how many are this? There are 6 7 8 9. So 7 times 6 we are able to get what? To get what? To get 42. What is 7 plus 7 plus 7? That is 21. So here you can say plus 20 what? 21. This is what? What is 42 plus 21? Shall be able to get what? Yes, who has an answer? 63. Okay, 63. Okay, so in our 63, remember we are able to write a 2 because 7 times 6 we got a 42. So we shall say our 4 here, which remained because we wrote a 2 and remained with the 4. So we shall say for the 4 which remained plus 3. Here we shall say plus 4 plus 4, we shall be able to get our 60 what? 67. Okay, so in 67 we shall not write the whole of it here. We shall write a 7 and carry what? And carry what? And carry our 6. So we come back here. For 7 times 9 we have got what? We have got 63 plus the 4, 67. Okay, so we shall say 7 times what? 7 times 6. Again, 7 times what? 7 times 6. We shall be able to get our 40 what? 42. So what is 42 plus the 6, which is 6 which remain? Okay, plus what? Plus 6. We shall be able to get what? 48. Alright, so here we are able to get the answer very correct. Alright, so that means this is the approach. Then you finalize and say, therefore he got a shilling 48,720 in what? In 7 days. Okay, so we also have another question. Juma is 10 years old. Juma is 10 years old. So Stephen is twice as old as Juma. Stephen is twice as old as what? As old as Juma. Let's do this question. Juma is what? Juma is 10 years old. Juma is 10 years old. Juma is 10 years old. Okay, we're going to answer that question. Let's say Juma is equal to what? 10 years. Okay, is equal to 10 what? 10 years old. Then they are saying who? Stephen. Okay, that's the same. They are saying Stephen is twice as old as Juma. Stephen is what? Stephen is twice as old as Juma. They are saying Stephen. Okay, they are saying Stephen. Okay, Steve is twice. Okay, they are writing the word what? They are writing the word twice. Okay, here I may not write very well, but ensure that you write what? More than me. Okay, we are saying Juma is 10 years old. Steve is twice older than what? Older than Juma. Now, here on this question, they are trying to play on your mind using this word what? Twice. They can use very many words. This is when they use they may not use even this one. They may use thrice, they may use once. Okay, they may use other words like a quarter. They may use other words like half. Such words are always used to test your what? Your knowledge of multiplication. So here when they say Juma is 10 years old, then Steve is twice what? Juma is twice. Juma is 10 years old. Stephen is twice as old as who? As old as Juma. Okay? Stephen twice. Then they want us to find how old is Stephen. How old is Stephen? Then if you have Juma, okay, Juma is 10 years, then Steve is twice. Twice means what? When they say twice means 2. Okay, twice means what? Twice means twice means what? Twice means 2. Okay, so that means when they say Steve is twice as Juma, of course we already know Juma's what? Juma's year. Okay, so we shall say 10 times 2. Okay, 10 times 2. So we shall say, we can arrange it the other side, the other way on our what? According to place values, we shall say 2 times 0, which is a 0, 2 times 1, which is a 2. Okay, here we've got a 0 times 2 times 0, it is a 0, 2 times 1, it is a 2. So here we shall be able to get our answer. Steve is, you conclude, say therefore Stephen is 20 years. Okay, 20 years old. Okay, is 20 years what? 20 years old. So this is the way how we can handle such answers. To make a recap of our lesson video today, we have talked about calculating large numbers, multiplying large numbers. Please, you should be able to arrange those numbers in our place values, and you should be able to get the meaning of words like twice, thrice, once. They can also bring other words like quarter, half. Okay, so such words need to be given time. Alright, so today I do say thank you very much. Check out the playlist below for our recent recent lessons, those that maybe you might have missed, and also you subscribe in order to get more videos that will be upcoming. So we do say God bless you. Thank you very much.